Hello from Southern Ontario, Friday, December 8th, I think it is. So I spent 2 hours last night ferreting about, as I do, into Judge Marie Jose Hug, I think is how you pronounce her last name. She's the Court of Appeals, what is she? Federal Quebec Court of Appeals Justice, who's been appointed to head the commission into the electoral interference inquiry. Now, just give me a second here. All right. Now, as I run through the history of liberal insider connections of Judge Hugg, the inquiry's appointed commissioner, I want you to know it took me just 2 hours to uncover all of this, and I'm not done yet. My point being, the opposition members who approved this, Pierre, Jimmy, Jaggy, and their crews, well, it's hard to believe they're unaware of this information if I can find it on my phone in 2 hours. Yeah. To start with, Miss Hugg, Justice Hugg, again, Quebec Court of Appeals Justice, and a previous, or perhaps, I'm not sure, current partner with the law firm McCarthy Thibault, I think it's pronounced. Point being, half a second here, all my notes. Okay, let's get into the meat of the matter. It was about an hour into my ferreting about, and I realized I've done videos on her before, but I forget why, and I didn't go back to check the videos I'd made. But I remember her from this. It was her firm, and she was employed there at the time, in 2003, that negotiated the $2.5 million settlement of Justin Trudeau's with the alleged 14-year-old girl. That's his mysterious departure from school. He said at the time he'd left to take another teaching job, although he never did take another teaching job. Okay, but Ms. Hugg's involvement with the Liberal Party goes way back before 2003 in that scandal with Justin Boy. Doesn't matter how we do this chronologically, sorry. A Trudeau Foundation report in 2013 and 14 stated that Hugg's law firm was a donor and a friend. In fact, the firm's senior partner was a driving force behind the setting up of the Trudeau Foundation. The firm's founding member left the firm to become a Liberal Party member. But the connections go way back, even before all of this. Judge Hugg provided legal counsel to the Liberal government back in 1996. In 1984, after Justin's father, Pierre Elliott Trudeau, had taken his infamous long walk in the snow, their firm hired Pierre Trudeau until nearly his expiration date in 1999. Jean Chrétien, former Liberal Prime Minister, ended up just weeks or months after he'd taken his long walk in the snow, if you will. He ended up on the payroll of Hugg's firm as well. Now, I'm going to make a separate video about this subject matter, the money. The money that's going to cost out of our taxpayers' dollar and into these thieves. Because she posts, Judge Hugg that is, posts the participants in this inquiry. So, I'll just simplify it and leave it at this point to say, you know, her cousin Stacy will be the stenographer. You know what I mean? The Rouleau Commission, where Uncle Paul Rouleau said, hey, Justin Trudeau, as regards to the foreign interference, Uncle Paul said, hey, Justin's hair's good, and Paul Rouleau was paid $1,600 a day for that inquiry. And that's just his pay. It's not his expenses, etc., and it's not everybody else there. On the same note, in summation, just to hammer home what this is costing us, how much money's moving from the peasant's pocket into the ruling elite. The inquiry into the Emergencies Act, the government hired, like it was like approaching 70 lawyers. And that was just part of the cost. Do we know what the cost was on either inquiry or commission? You can imagine what this one's going to cost us. I got a lot more dirt on this. I'll be back.